Now the next one which we are going to do is the Durga Anand Sinha's model. Okay, Durga Anand Sinha in his model has made three divisions of the environment for development: the home, the school, the peers. So Durga Anand Sinha was a psychologist. He gave up a model in which how a child develops in the environment. He said that there are three ways in which the child development depends on the environment. One, the kind of environment at home, the kind of environment at school, and the kind of environment with peers. Peers means friends. Okay, it's peers means friends. Another word for friends is peers. Okay, so these three things play a very major role in how a child develops in the environment. Here we are talking about what? Only the environment. Okay, and he said this is the three things in which the environment get divided. Okay, the home, the school, and the peers or the friends. Each of these factors provide child for the basis of physical and social activities, motor action, and interactions with other individuals. So they said that at school, at home, with your friends, your development occurs at physical level. Physical level, like your body development happens. When you are at home, you play. When you are at school, you play games. Everything with your friends also you play games and all, right? So your physical development of your body happens when you are in this environment. Also, your motor actions meaning how you use your hands, how you use your legs, how you hold a pencil. All these things are taught to you in your house, in your school, by your friends. And how you talk and interactions. Okay, it's at home, it's at school, it's with your friends that you start interacting with people. That is how you form social connections, right? This is what we did in sociology also. That how do you become friends with someone? How do you make connections with people? How do you make social relations with people? By talking to them, right? So through interactions also your development happens. Its extent is considered as covering the geographical, physical, and social level, race, religious belief, etc. So what they are saying is that your religion, your belief, which area you are born in, all these things also play a very major role in your development. Facilities provide to the child. Now obviously, if I send my child to a good school, if a child is born into a very good family, let's say if the child is born and has friends who are very nice, then that child's development is totally different from the child who is born in a poor family. Or let's say the child goes to a school where teachers don't teach properly. Let's say the child has friends who are thieves or who are criminals. Then that child's development will be totally different. So if you give a right environment to the child's development happens in a good way, in a better way. Okay, and if you say, let's say if I give an environment to the child where the child always sees crimes, always sees murders, then the child's development will be in that area, where the child will feel it's okay for me to commit crime, it's okay for me to commit murder, because that's the environment around that child. You can't blame the child for that development. Okay, so your environment around you, your geographical location, what religion you are born in, what belief you have, all these things play a major role in your development. At first, the child comes in contact with the person at home. Its spaciousness for living and playing with toys, amenities, family members, neighbors, etc. affect him. So the first connection a child has is to the mother. Then the child makes connections with the other members in the family. Let's say the child has good toys, has a house which has lot of space, and the child has place to roam around, where the child can play properly. Let's say the neighbors are good, okay, and the child plays with the neighbors, the child forms connections with the family members, the child forms connections with the mother. So all these things, if they are done properly, the child develops properly. Let's say I have a child wherein the mother does not pay importance to the child. Let's say that the mother is a drunkard. Let's say the mother takes drugs, or let's say the mother is a smoker and does not pay attention to the child at all. Then that child's development will get affected a lot, because the first connection the child has is to the mother. Then the child makes connections with the other members of the family. So the family plays a very major role in the development of the child. Okay, if the development is positive, the child will develop in a positive way. If the atmosphere around the child is negative, the child will develop in a very, very negative way. When he grows up, he goes to school, etc. The type of school, its medium of teaching, educational facilities, the school environment, subjects of study, teachers and relationship with them, etc. affect him. So next, when the child grows, okay, the child goes to school. Now, what kind of school does the child go to? What language the child is taught in? What kind of facility the school has? How teachers are? Whether the teachers are good or not, what kind of facilities does the school have, okay, what kind of subjects are being taught, what all importance is given in the school, that also affects the development of the child. Okay, so school is the next step for the child. First is the family, next is the school, now the third is the friends which the child makes. For the friends at school and in the neighborhood, their interaction with peer, experiences during childhood, his name, food, clothes, his status, his self-esteem at home and among our friends, etc. also affects him considerably. The independent effect of these factors is not very obvious, but by continuous interaction, these factors do affect the child. These factors are interwoven with one another, and thus distinct effect of the behavior comes obvious. Now the third step is friends. Now the thing is that how a child makes friends, what kind of friends does the child have? Okay, obviously the child ka first friends will be neighborhood friends. Okay, ados pados na dostaro. What kind of friends do they have? What kind of names do they call each other? Okay, how the child is with the friends. Okay, sometimes let's say if the child is bullied among the friends, then the child's development will get affected. Let's say the friends tell the child do wrong things, do cheat, rob, become a thief, then the child will develop in such a way. Other thing that they have said is that your self-esteem develops in your family and with your friends. Self-esteem means how you look at yourself. Whether you consider yourself as a good person or whether you consider yourself as a bad person, that is called self-esteem. Self-esteem in general means how you see yourself, how you judge yourself. Okay. Now, obviously, you judge yourself based on what other people tell you. Okay, if I tell you, oh, you are a very good singer, oh, you are a very good dancer, so automatically you will feel, oh, I am a good dancer, I am a good singer because somebody else has appreciated me, so I am good at this. So self-esteem usually develops based on what other people tell you. So your self-esteem is very, very important. Okay, there are some people who do not really respect themselves. They say, oh, you know, I am not good at anything, I am fat, I am ugly, I don't look nice, and they have a very negative image about themselves. Then those people's development is very, very different because they look at themselves in a very negative way. Okay, so your self-esteem develops in your house, your self-esteem develops with your friends. If your friends are good, if they really respect you, then you will respect yourself. If your family respects you, if your family respects your decisions, or if they appreciate you for all your good things, then your development will happen in a positive way. Okay, and you will start seeing yourself in a very, very positive way. But let's say if you get a lot of negative comments, if you start seeing yourself negatively, then your development happens in a very, very negative way. Okay. So what they are saying is that all these factors, the factors of family, factors of school, factors with friends, all these factors are interwoven. Interwoven meaning they are all interconnected. Now, what behavior, what development has happened because of which factor, you will not come to know. Okay, like you are behaving in a certain way. Let's say you have anger issues. હવે આ anger issues school ના લીધે થયા છે કે આ anger issues family ના લીધે થયા છે કે આ anger issues friends ના લીધે થયા છે, that you will not come to know. But you will come to know that it is because of the effect of the environment around you that you have anger issues. Okay, So all these factors are interconnected, all these factors are interrelated, that leads to the development of the child. Okay, so this was the Durga Anand Sinha's model for the environment, which is divided into three categories, that is home, school and friends.